Welcome back, family. The sinister acts of these practitioners, this coven that gathered together to attack you, and they are left in regret. Okay? They are left depleted and defeated. Okay? They now know that their actions have got some consequences, and they are now seeking out those, they're now living in those consequences. There's some type of a power struggle. Okay? Power struggle, Aries. Let's talk about this power struggle from an Aries. Ancestors of my highest white light, please come forward with your channeling and protection that surrounds me. Thanking you for another day in the life and the living, okay? So there's a power struggle, Aries, your uncle. So therefore, an uncle out here that is your dad and vice versa. So there's an uncle out here. Your uncle could be an Aries. Oh wow, let it fall out, please, Spirit. Okay. Who is struggling for power out here. You are moving in a new direction from this Aries. Okay, this uncle. Very loving energy, space, continuum. Okay. Wow. So there's an Aries out here, honey, that is in a power struggle with a very loving energy, which is your energy, honey. Space, time, continuum. Something is continuing. Something is a continuous cycle for an uncle who's an Aries. Okay. Who's in a power struggle with a very loving energy. You're moving in a new direction away from this Aries. Okay. You got that favor. So you got favor. And with this favor, honey, the one who fears nothing but the bastard of fear. Okay? Sword of truth is here. From the Queen of Swords upright coming forward. Okay, so it seems to me Queen of Swords energy is out here speaking some truths out here. There's a warning sign out here for this Aries, honey. You need to cleanse your energy from these Aries out here. Who is the beneficiary of your insurance policy out here. This is why this is a power struggle dynamic. He is struggling for power regarding this beneficiary. The information that you know regarding who is the beneficiary of an insurance policy out here. Okay. Some confirmation. Okay. You've been warned. So it seems to me that an uncle has been warned out here, honey. You are moving in a different direction from your family. You're learning that this isn't your family, okay? That you've been warned about, okay? Stay humble, a big financial, oh, right, okay. Stay humble, a big financial blessing is on its way towards, it's coming in a direction towards a very loving energy, okay? Hell-bent on not going to jail. Okay, so there's an energy out here. There's an Aries energy out here that is hell-bent on not going to jail. So they're going through continuous cycles, space-time continuum. Okay, tension on the side of the head. Okay, you could be receiving some tension on the side of the head. Okay, ooh. The one who does not have the favor is getting tension on the side of the head. Knowing, and the reason why they're getting this tension on the side of the head is because you're moving in a new direction. Okay? Sun energy, illumination. Okay? So there's some sunlight, something that needs to be illuminated to you in your energy. Warning. Okay? Cleanse your energy. Somebody is trying to get back on your good side, trying to wine and dine your energy. Okay? Sword of truth. But here you are coming in again. Comes back out. Sword of truth is here coming from the Queen of Swords upright. You are speaking some truth regarding who truly is the beneficiary of an insurance policy here. Okay? The one who fears nothing but the master of fear. There is an Aries out here who's getting a confirmation about what he truly fears out here. Okay? And look, oh wow, let's see what else is going on with you. You've been warned. You've been warned out here. There are some individuals that are feeling lousy about their work. slash creations about what they created out here. So they went and seeked for some advice and tips, experiencing hair loss. Wow, there's some energies out here that's experiencing some hair loss out here, and they are seeking some advice regarding what they done created here. Okay, because they've been warned. So therefore, honey, once upon a midnight dream, this is a nightmare. Okay. Wow, this is a nightmare to somebody. Okay. I got royalty and loyalty inside my DNA. Kendrick and Lamar. Okay. You stay humble because a big financial blessing is on its way. You see everything that's unseen. Okay, you see everything unseen, honey, and you see that these people are hell-bent on not going to jail. That's why they're going through the continuous space continuum, this continuous cycles, okay, of lessons that they haven't learned. Somebody here is finally gave up. Somebody here is finally gave up. Let's talk about this sun energy. What is being illuminated, spirit? Okay, John, Joe, James, Jacob out here. What's the attachment? This came out together. What's the attachment here? Okay. So it seems to me what's being illuminated about John, Joe, James, and Jacob, there's an attachment here. As an attachment to the energy of John, Joe, James, and Jacob, who was trying to get back on your good side. Okay. You need to cleanse your energy. So it seems to me that there is an energy attachment to this Aries here. Okay. Ooh, spirit speak. And this attachment could hold John, Joe, James, and Jacob. Ooh, the attachment to this Aries, the energy attachment, and the insurance policy. So you could be the insurance the beneficiary of an insurance policy of a John, Joe, James, or Jacob. You are collective, and there's an Aries out here that is holding this information, that is holding who truly is the beneficiary of this insurance policy here. Okay, give me something else, spirit. Life path number 1. Okay, wow. Okay, life path number 1. You're coming through with this sword of truth, because this Aries has got attachments. Told you, demons, devils, and unclean spirits here. They are curses over the educational system. Oh wow, of how you learn. Over the crown chakra. Oh wow. So goodness gracious. Oh, someone is trying to get advice on how to put curses over the educational system on how you learn things. Excuse me, on how you learn, how you perceive, how you receive things. Reciprocity is what I'm getting. 8 swords to slow you down. Okay, because it's a nightmare now. They're once upon a dream, you know what I'm saying, that happily ever after story has turned into a nightmare now. And now they're trying to slow you down from receiving this information. This is what they're trying to do, but it's fast moving. The more they try to slow down this information, the quicker it's coming to you. Okay, it is working against them. So whatever they have been doing to continuously slow this information down, or slow this, like I said, information down from getting to you, the quicker it comes to you. Okay, we'll be moving literally. Something you are seeing that somebody, someone, some coven is going to be moving away literally. They did this to themselves, okay? Because they wanted something new here. Alignment information for you about them and their attacks, okay? Wow. Speak, spirit, okay? Wanted the power and the influence. Okay, hold on just one second, y'all. Okay, so alignment information. Alignment information for you about them and their attacks, okay? Wow. So you're in alignment for this information. Oh wow, about them finally giving up, okay? Wanted the power and the influence, okay? Just like, so they wanted the power and the influence. So somebody knew that you was the beneficiary of an insurance policy of John, Joe, James, or Jacob. Okay? And they wanted the power and the influence. So what they tried to do, they turned their mind into an ally, and what's the attachment? The mind. They had an attachment to the mind that became the ally. Confirmation in my phone. Because your energy is abundant. Oh my God. And this information is coming right back out here. $30,000 to $50,000. Okay. That this Aries has taken from you. It could have been more. I do not know. But it says $30,000 to $50,000. I heard Spirit said that's more. Okay. So now you have a monitoring spirit lingering, who is lingering over how you perceive information, how you receive information. 10:48 on my timer. Okay? So a virtuous woman, you're emerging from your cocoon now. Okay? They tried to slow down your growth. They tried to slow down you from emerging and birthing, or coming towards something new. Okay, something is weakening now. Fast movements coming towards you is the information. And the information that's sent towards you, honey, is having something weaken now, because it seems to me that something is moving towards you at a rapid pace. Okay? Lack mindset. Telling you lack mindset. Something is weakening your lack mindset. That's what's weakening. Seems to me someone wants you in a daggone lack mindset here. Feelings are deeply affected by your moves. So now it seems to me that someone's feelings is deeply affected by your moves. You must have moved away from some energies from this Aries. Okay? A survival mode, who is now in survival mode. Are in their survival mode now because they wanted the power and the influence, okay? But now this is a backfire on a karmic male out here who has turned their mind into an ally, and the mind has an attachment to it, okay? So there's a Leo out here, okay? It's something about a backfire on a karmic male, a Leo. This karmic male is a Leo. I'm telling you, when it said that your dad, if I got to go back up here, and it said your uncle is your dad and your dad is vice versa. So that means your dad is a Leo. That's what it said in this row. There's an Aries out here that's pretending to be your dad, or has always signed up or in your life as a dad, but they never gave you the information about if they were truly your father or not. You're finding out this information. It could be already found out by way before I started speaking on this, okay? Either way, okay, the backfire on a karmic male is on a Leo. The Aries is the one who stole the money from you. He pretended to be your dad, okay? Because, oh my God, I feel like I can't, oh my God, okay? Repent, Leo. Look at that. Repent, Leo. What else I need to know, Spirit? I can't make this up. Power Stone. It was a power struggle. And that's exactly what it said in the beginning. A power struggle between your energy and what your energy held and what was given to you, okay? And the struggle of that, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you, unhealthy fixation on you. Somebody's got an unhealthy fixation on you because of the money and the information now that you know that they tried to keep from you. Okay, so a masculine is now trapped, and their karma is who and what they end up with. So this is the monitoring spirit that is lingering and hovering over your energy. And now this masculine is trapped with their own karma, sitting with their own karma, with the moves that they have done. Okay, and now look, a virtuous woman, now your energy is magnetic. Virtuous woman that is emerging from your cocoon, who is birthing something so beautiful in your energy, it's magnetic. Okay, now these people trying to call you, and look, call you from text plus numbers or just call you, period. Because something is weakening it and they're trying to connect, they're trying to bind themselves back to your energy now. Okay, this dark skin energy who has a lack mindset. Okay, look, manifestations is not coming in for them. So their manifestations or whatever they're trying to manifest in their energy, manifest money, manifest for you to come back, manifest that protection, manifest you to come back so that they can have your light and your essence of protection from the chaos, from the shift, from that ass whooping, because they're deeply feeling affected. They're affected by the fact that you've moved on and that your energy is not giving them that safety haven. Okay? So now, honey, they can't escape. They can't escape. They're in survival mode. They can't escape now, honey. They're having cash flow problems, and they're hiding the fact that they're having cash flow problems. This is the backfire on that karmic male. Okay? And it seems to me that the people who've done the vice versa, your dad is your uncle and your uncle is your dad, they're definitely having problems together. One is having problems in one sector and the other one's having problems wherever it may be. Okay? Incoming of communication. So, somebody could have been trying to call you, just like they're calling and texting you. Incoming of communication, because now they're having cash flow problems. I do believe this is led by the masculine. The masculine is actually the one who is doing the nudging. Okay, trying to call. The masculine is getting someone to call you. Okay, to have their manifestation come through. Okay. Because they're having cash flow problems. This dark skin energy that can escape the fact of what they've done. Okay. This is an ancient demon descent that is attached to their mindset, or this dark skin energy. Okay. There's an ancient demon descent that is attached to this Aries. Okay. And they lied in court. This Aries lied in court. Okay, this is why this masculine is trapped with their own karma. Because number one, they lied in court. They lied in court and they have an attachment. They have this attachment. So now look, you and your energy changed the plans. You changed something up. You changed something up, honey. Now there's a man posing as a female. Wow. There's a man posing as a female that's in your energy trying to call you. Okay, is that who that is? Thank you, Spirit. New spiritual contract. So therefore, honey, you got a new spiritual contract here. Seems to me that someone sees you then sign or see you upgrade from your energy that you used to be in to a new spiritual contract. You're not walking and talking the same. The more God reveals, the more you ascend in that energy. The more attacks that comes towards you, the more you ascend off those attacks. Okay, trying to one up you. Competitive energy. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to one up you. Okay? This is the manifestation of your op energy. Okay? They're up at usual times in the witch hour. This is what they are. Because they can't escape. Why are they up at times in the usual hour, honey? Honeys, I don't know what's going on with that. What's up going on with this unusual times, honey? Don't understand healthy relationships. So they're up at unusual times in the witch hour. Because they don't understand healthy relationships and what it takes to maintain these healthy relationships, okay? And what it takes to keep and have and maintain a healthy relationship. Maybe a healthy relationship with money, or maybe a healthy relationship with just their family and blood relatives. Take it how it resonates with that, honey. They know the truth about you now, okay? They're trying to act as if they do not know the truth, but they know the truth about you, honey. Give me something else, Spirit. Okay, trying to find a door to the residence. Someone's trying to find where you live. Someone's trying to find a spiritual door as well to your residence. Okay, so they can do this divination of abuse. So someone's trying to someone's trying to look for an opening of your heart. So they're trying to come forward to see if you will open up your heart to them. 1901 Sun energy on the magician. Okay, trying to do divination of abuse. And they're trying to use somebody else to come forward to you. Okay? Divination of abuse, honey. Sagittarius energy. Okay? So there's a Sagittarius energy. See, look, Sagittarius energy, you can take this how it resonates with this one. Sagittarius energy could be just the sign of the person, or they could be traveling, an astro traveler. Okay? And I do have a card of people, oh my God, looking for people to come up against the bringers of light. So for their traveling, astro traveling abilities. Okay, someone out here wants somebody else to do their bidding. Okay, that's exactly what wants to happen at 1945. Yeah, sunlight energy on the transformation of how they're going to do this transformation. They're looking for other people that can astro travel, because guess what? Every time they get bringers of light to go up against other bringers of light, the bringers of light who are going through transitions, okay, are blinded by what the true actions of what they are asking for. The offer. Okay, Sagittarius energy. So trying to find a spiritual door to your residence to do divination abuse, this, and travel, spiritually travel, astro travel, explore. Okay, or this could be a Sagittarius sign energy that's coming on towards you that lied to you, lied in court on you. Take it how it resonates. But somebody is having gloomy thoughts because you have changed up and switched shit up. Okay, and now you're gaining momentum. Okay, you're gaining momentum, but their gloomy thoughts and things that they're going to do is slowing down. It's slowing, something is slowing down. Okay, and you're in a new spiritual contract, spiritual union relationship. This is what the new contract holds. Okay, you're in a new spiritual union with someone. You could have divorced a Sagittarius energy. Take it how it resonates with this. Or you could have divorced somebody from an energy that just traveled a lot. That was gone a lot. 21, 25. 20, the perception of the world coming through, coming forward. Is how people viewed through their perspective on spiritual unions. Try to one up you. Okay, you're seeing bugs. So how they trying to one up you is they're trying to monitor you. They're trying to monitor you through roaches, flies, and insects, honey. And look, they can't follow the money trail. They're trying to follow the money trail. This is why they're up at unusual times in the witch hour, because they're trying to monitor you through roaches, flies, and insects to follow the money trail, but they're not able to follow this money trail. Okay, it says business opportunity and offer. It's exactly. So somebody wanted to give you a bad business opportunity, a bad offer here. Okay, that have you not understand about healthy relationship and what it takes to keep and have and maintain a healthy relationship out here. Okay, so therefore trying to find a spiritual, now they're helpless. They're helpless. And they're still bonded. They're bonded to an extreme negativity and a cycle of extreme negativity. They are helpless now. They are helpless. Insecure. So, now let's read this all together, y'all. 2308 on my timer, okay? Hierophant energy, honey. They're coming for your transformation in any and every way that they possibly can. This could have been the family that you was born into. Okay, take it how it resonates, okay? Now, these people are trying to find a spiritual door to your residence so they can have some type of income and communication of a power, the power of your power, okay, of your intuition. The power of your intuition here, because your energy is very abundant. Okay, life path number 1, you are a magician here. Okay, who comes with the sword of truth. Okay, coming forward, and the Queen of Swords upright. You are the beneficiary of an insurance policy. And there's an energy out here that's doing a power struggle dynamic with you through divination abuse here. This is an ancient demon descent who has an unhealthy fixation on you. $30,000 to $50,000, okay, that was taken from you. Attachments, demons, devils, and unclean spirits. The one who fears nothing but the master of fear. Confirmation. Now, this is an Aries, a Sagittarius, who lied in court. And now these masculines is trapped with their own karma, and who their karma is who they end up with, and the karma is them sitting inside of their own bullshit. And now these monitors are lingering or hovering over your energy, trying to curse over the educational system of how you teach and how others learn and perceive you. Okay, there are some individuals that are feeling lousy about. See, these people are feeling lousy about what they done created and worked on against your energy now. So they went and seeked for some type of advice or tips because they're experiencing loss. Okay, and some is experiencing hair loss because they've been warned. And now your uncle, who is you found out to be your dad, and your dad, who finds out to be your uncle, are having gloomy thoughts, okay, because of the change of plans in your magnetic energy. Now you are this virtuous woman that is emerging from your cocoon because they try to sword you and slow your ass down or imprison your mind or your soul. This was a midnight dream to them, okay? But this isn't your family. You're moving in a new direction from this family. And they're slowing down. This man that's posing as a female energy, trying to call you from text plus numbers, something is now weakening, okay? This is, honey, fast movement towards you. That you got royalty and loyalty inside your DNA. Stay humble because a big financial blessing is definitely on its way. You are a very loving energy. There's a lot of people out here that is blinded by the fact of how you're so loving, and they manipulated that love. You are now in a spiritual union relationship, new spiritual contract. From this dark skinned person that has a lack mindset that will be moving literally out of your energy because you see everything unseen. Okay? And they are hell bent on not going to jail. This is why they're going through the space-time continuum of the continuous cycles of them unlearned lessons. You may be seeing bugs, roaches, flies, or insects. These are energies that are monitoring you, trying to one-up you in competitive energy. They are trying to have their dark manifestations come through for them. Okay? Because their feelings are deeply affected by your moves. Okay, you are in alignment for this information for you about them and their attacks towards you. Finally, are they giving up? Is what I'm asking. It says finally gave up. So somebody or some ones have finally gave up because they have tension on the side of their head because they don't have that favor. Okay, and they've been trying to follow the money trail and keep up with the money trail. This is why they're up at unusual times in the hour. They cannot escape because they are in survival mode. They all wanted just the power and the influence. John, Joe, James, and Jacob. Sun energy, illumination, warning. So this is telling you exactly who this is and its attachment. There is a mindset out here that is attached to this Leo and to this Aries. I see that. The mindset of this John, Joe, James, Jacob. The mindset of him and the mindset that these energies hold and the haunting of John, Joe, James, or Jacob about the insurance policy and who was the beneficiary of the insurance policy. Take this how it resonates with J names. It doesn't have to be John, Joe, James, or Jacob Heimerschmidt. It just has to be J first, middle, last, or initial. Somebody here is speaking through somebody here. Yes. Sun, illumination, energy, warning, warning. This is John, Joe, James here. Jacob out here. That is wanting the power and the influence that is putting these people in survival mode because this energy is working through them as dark, intuitive mindset of John, Joe, James, Jacob. I can't make this up, honey. Who keeps giving people a business proposition, a bad business proposition, offer opportunity. Take it how you want to resonate with that. But these are people that do not understand how to have and maintain healthy relationships with their kids, with their wife, their husband. It does not matter, business and or personal. They do not know how to maintain these healthy relationships. This is why confirmation. This is why they're having cash flow problems, holes in their pocket. Things are not working out for them. Their manifestations are not coming through. There's going to be a backfire on a karmic male. Leo, and that's what it said. Leo, karmic male backfire. Okay, and it's going to be due to that Aries. There's going to be a backfire on a Sagittarius energy too, or it's going to be the traveling of this Leo and that Aries. Take it how it resonates with that, because, honey, they were trying to turn their mind into an ally and try to wine and dine you. But, honey, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, their mind had attachments, and the attachments was to money. And how to get this money. How to get this money without letting somebody know of the person who was truly the beneficiary of the money. 30:01 on my timer. Everything is coming full circle. I feel like for 3 people, it's coming full circle. Seems to me there was 3 people involved, and it said 3000. It's coming full circle for 3 people. 3. Oh my God, Spirit speak. That's so crazy, y'all. I gotta get more information. Voodoo priestess. I don't know who this voodoo priestess is. Somebody's doing some heavy work. Give me something on this voodoo priestess. This voodoo priestess, honey, oh my God, someone's altering their consciousness. Y'all. There's a voodoo priestess out here that's altering their consciousness to manipulate the energy of the world around them for it to be manifested into your real world results. This is a voodoo priestess out here. Okay, someone's finally finding the light. Someone's found the light, honey. All right, the Most High this person has no spiritual protection. This person has no spiritual protection, and she's wanting something new. Oh wow, the timeline has closed out for these people. So there's a timeline that's closed out for this voodoo priest. Okay? They didn't like you since you were a child. So there's a voodoo priest out here who didn't like you since you was a child. Or the voodoo priest, whoever went to this voodoo priest that is now the timeline is closed out for this voodoo priest. The person who went to this voodoo priest, the timeline is closing out for them as well because they didn't like you as a child. Okay? This is the download. Every time she talk, I want her mouth to hurt and shut her up. Somebody didn't like you since you were a child, and every time it's because of your mouth. This is crazy. It's because of your mouth. Your aunt has been lying to you this whole goddamn time. Let's talk about this aunt right here. Okay, you freed yourself from this aunt, honey. The return of the spiritual warfare attacks has them going through personal challenges that has them searching for cleansing rituals. Wow. Okay, you freed yourself, and I'm going to take this one too. Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what, honey, you have returned a lot of the spiritual warfare collective. And with the return of the attacks that these people have done towards you, spell work, black magic, anything to shut her up, bring her back, whatever it is, your spirituality has showed up in your energy and you stood your goddamn ground. Hallelujah. And now the return of your spiritual warfare has returned back on them, honey. And now they're trying to look for cleansing rituals. They're looking for cleansing rituals now, honey. Because, honey, they're not as, I guess, Hasidity. They're not as cleansed as they out here walking around like they think they are. Or have others tricked that they are. Honey, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, honey. Woo, baby. Honey. Things is getting juicy over here. Let me put my lip balm on. Okay. Seems to me that someone is not standing firm in what they believe in. Oh my God, their faith. Finally, I found light. Honey, you found the light. This voodoo priestess was not standing firm in what they believed in. They lied. And I'll be like, look, honey, if you're not standing firm in what you believe in, and why are you speaking it to me? If you're not walking and talking in the same actions as you are walking and talking, then why are you speaking to something that you do not stand firm in? Oh my God. They see the power inside of you and they want it for themselves, but they can't have it. This is why the voodoo high priestess, honey, is trying to alter their consciousness as to mirror your consciousness, honey, to manipulate the energy of the world around you. But I'm going to tell you something. There's something about your DNA that just keeps on transforming, transitioning, jumping timelines from this hoe. These practitioners are attacking areas of importance as the sign and houses demand. So it means to me, if you are a leader or a speaker, I'm going to tell you what, they're attacking your houses. Telling you of home, family. I mean, honey, take it how you want to. I'm not speaking nothing on nothing. I'm telling you what I see in my third eye. Okay? So this is when it comes to when people like me and a lot of other beautiful readers out here get the stuttering in their energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Now you will realize when you are speaking, the flow that you're in and the flow others try to put you in. You're like, I don't know why. I'm just stuttering. You can't get it together. Somebody thinks that they can monitor your moves, your actions, your words, everything just like you. Honey, finesse 2 times. Honey, I believe not. Honey, you can't finesse this ninja 2 more times. Honey, this ain't first time, shame on me. Second time, shame on you. Third time, you hear what I'm saying? It won't be no third time. You see what I'm saying? This is why the attacks keep on coming. It's up to you to be aware of the attacks in your energy. All because you can't see them. You can't see somebody that's not, physically in your face. But you can feel them. Woo! These op energies are going to learn today. I know that's right, honey. Because the op, they closed out. And now they're going to learn today, honey. Because they were trying to project their fears onto you. They didn't say their fear. I don't know what their fears was as a child. They didn't like you since a child. So if they didn't like you since a child, you remind them of somebody that they did not like or was in fear of whenever they was a child. You could come from a descendant of somebody that they're not telling you what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Just like they say, I cannot. They're like, why don't you like me? I was watching a movie that said, why don't you like me? And because you remind me of my mistake. You remind me of what I done that I regret. And yet they won't tell you to your face. They will say it in action. They will say it in action. And it's up to you to catch that action. And people keep on coming back wanting to be loved towards a person that cannot stand them because it's a reminder. It's a reminder. Projecting their fears onto you because something happened to this energy when they were a child. And I feel like Aries. Something happened to an Aries when they were a child or a Leo. And now they are projecting the fear onto you because you're a reminder. Okay? Confidence and encouragement. Somebody out here is definitely attacking your confidence and your encouragement because the more you are encouraged, the more you have confidence to stand up for what you know to be true. Somebody is fighting you on the truth here. Somebody's fighting you regarding the truth. Okay? This is why they are attacking your encouragement and your confidence here. Okay, coming forward to bargain with you. Oh, okay, so now your aunt that has been lying to you this whole goddamn time. This is a family dynamic situation of some dark ass secrets, y'all. Dark ass secrets about who is who in your family. And they're attacking you like you did it because you're a reminder. There is something over the mind of these energies about a situation that happened way before you got here, but yet you are the product of what has happened. You are the reminder. Coming forward to bargain. Your aunt has been lying to you this whole time. Now someone wants to come forward to bargain, okay? But problem with authority. Father wound. Problem. Keeping jobs. So, coming to bargain with you because someone has a problem with authority. You freed yourself from an energy who had a problem with authority as well. Okay, so if you had problem with authority in your energy, honey, that means therefore that comes from a mother or a father wound, okay? And if the emperor was supposed to be the authoritative figure, that means it was the father wound. So therefore there's an energy out here that was supposed to be your father that has a problem with authority figures as well. So that means another father wound. It could be a grandfather wound. But there's some abuse that went down here. There's something that went down here. and I don't want to go down into logistics. I don't want to be all up in people's business. But when Spirit brings it to me, it's just like I got an open channel to what people continuously try to hide from you when you got that God-given right to know, because it regards you and your energy, and why people are looking and abusing and manipulating you and you don't even know why. You just being you. You was just born. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, father wound, problem keeping jobs. So now there's a person that you could have had a problem keeping jobs because of the authoritative figure, or just having problems taking authority. Period. But there's another energy out here who has the same problem. Okay? And it could have been your father, or a person who pretended to be your father. There's Aries. It's right in the line of this Aries. The Leo's over here. Okay? Wow. Your psychic abilities allow you to see beyond the hate in people, to see the truth in their actions. Wow. Towards you. In the subconscious mind. Someone is not, look, she does not know that you're in her mindset right now, honey. Could be this aunt. Could speak, Spirit, in the subconscious mind. Okay, checking your temperature, anger levels. Yeah. That's what they're trying to do. That's why they keep on trying to check. They're checking in to see checking your temperature. Okay? Give me something on these practitioners are attacking areas of your life. And you're in rotation. That's what it is. That's why it's all these talks about these practitioners and how many people that's involved. And you're going around and you're closing up loose ends. Tying up loose ends. Crossing those T's and dotting those I's. Okay? 4133 on the timer. Hierophant energy. You're closing those on all lovers, karmic family members. Oh my God, you're in rotation. Okay? Because they were messy. These op energies are going to learn today. Because they were messy. They were messy here, honey. Because they were the agents of the shadow. And they were marked. These agents, they were marked. And those that unalive the agents are unwittingly marked. Wow, let me read that again. Agents of the shadow are marked. And those that unalive the agents are unwillingly marked. Wow. Oh my God, y'all. So there is this Aries out here is marked. Because it seems to me that an Aries unalived another agent, or unalived somebody here. And they're projecting their fears. Oh my God, that is so crazy. They're projecting their fears. Oh God. That are marking you. Angel 1010 says that, honey, oh wow, this is going to end. All this is about to end right here, honey. Heightened awareness. Wow, something is heightened here. Your awareness has been heightened here. Okay? Somebody is being through hell and back regarding with the problem with authority. Everyone being exposed. Look, everyone is being exposed. Your heightened awareness is exposing everybody that had a problem with authority, who has father wounds, people that held jobs and is having problem keeping jobs now. Okay? They trying to throw off your energy. They can't throw off your energy now. They cannot throw off your energy. Period. That's crazy. I'm so glad not having an understanding about the laws of the universe. Okay? Unseen forces are around. This was a good one, y'all. This was a good one. I'm going to read this last little bit and that's it. See, they don't know that you're in the subconscious of their minds, okay? They do not know that, okay? That you know that there's someone that's not standing firm in what they believe in their faith. This is this voodoo priestess, honey, who keeps on checking your temperature, your anger levels, honey. They don't see that the power inside of you They don't see the power inside of you, or they refuse to see it. They don't want you to know about the power that they see inside of you because they want it for themselves, okay? And now there's someone, this voodoo priestess, is trying to alter her consciousness to manipulate the energy around you for it to be manifested into your real world reality. But you are in rotation with these practitioners that are attacking areas of importance as the sign and houses demand, okay? Because these practitioners do not have the spiritual backing or spiritual protection because of how messy they are, okay? These op energies are going to learn today, okay? Because the timeline has now closed out for these people, and they feel this. And they are the agents of the shadow that are marked. And those that unallow the agents are unwillingly marked as well, who continue to project their fears onto you, okay? They didn't like you since it was a child, okay? These are people that didn't like you since a child, but this angel 1010 said this is going to stop and cease and desist, okay, because of the continuous attacks on your confidence and your encouragement. Because God said, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall be continuous. You said, I will bless the Lord at all times. Excuse me. His praise shall continuously be in my mouth. My soul shall make the boast in the Lord. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. You continuously are thankful in your energy, gratuitous in your energy for all that God has seen and brought you through. Okay? And every time she talk, honey, they want you to shut up because you have a heightened awareness, honey, that, honey, now they're wanting to come forward to bargain with you because you know now that your aunt has been lying to you this whole time. This is why everyone is being exposed, and you don't mind exposing not a damn near one of them. So therefore, these are people that are and have always had a problem with authority. So this lets me know that there's a bloodline out here that has always had a problem with authority here because of father wounds. Okay? This is definitely a test for a bloodline. Okay? You freed yourself from this, okay? You freed yourself from this, and they trying to throw off your energy now, but they cannot. Because your psychic abilities allow you to see beyond the hate in people, to see the truth in their actions towards you. And you know that people's actions is far from the truth from what they say. Okay, and the return of the spiritual warfare, the return of your spiritual warfare, of you transmuting death in your energy every time and transmuting it, sending back to sender, has them going through personal challenges now that has them searching for cleansing rituals. 4710 ended. Alignment ended. And I'm going to leave it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much. It's a pleasure to be and come for y'all to serve y'all. And until next time, I'm out.